So hey, welcome to some observations from a high point. Really, pretty high. This is kind of where we're at now. Looking around at it all from the high point. And it's got me thinking, I'll move this up a little bit. It's got me thinking about the aspiration of observance. For me, that's a woo-blanger, you know. Wait, what? Exactly? What? Aspiration, the deepest thing we long for, yearn for, seek to create, our innermost desires. Were they to be observation? That's pretty antithetical to most of what I've experienced in my life internally. All sorts of calls and drives, either implanted from an external world culture or grown from my own instinctual garden. A want to acquire, to be seen, to master, to grow, to be in the world, to become something. All beautiful, wonderful, amazing forces. Yet could observation itself be more powerful than all of these when achieved? Might it be like the tent pole in a large tent, the thing that can be pulled up the highest so that those other dreams and aspirations and wishes and prayers might have more room in which to be fulfilled? Such that observation is in fact the only true aspiration you need to have. The others will happen naturally of their own accord because they are naturally given. The one which is required of you, the one which requires your presence, the one that is not simply endowed to all living things and all people, the one that is your choice to make is your observation of it all, of you. What got me thinking about that today was butterflies. Now you don't see them hanging on to other butterflies for very long. What we love about it, the metaphor of the butterfly as an aspect of ourselves, for is not the gift of being human the ability to take on all shapes, forms, ideas, to be a celebration of all that is in the natural world? How many of us have thought about what it is to be a wolf, a tiger, a hippopotamus? So much to be learned about how to be in this world that applies to how it means to be human. And certainly we have all fantasized about being a butterfly on the wind, totally free, essentially weightless in comparison to the structure that moves us through the air. We are meant simply to be a part of the wind, it seems. And in so doing, transmit nothing but beauty off of our shape, colors that are truly divine. If we are not the hand of God, what on earth would be? The butterfly. And yet, to take on the butterfly as a point of observation in your life is to recognize that the part of you that is a butterfly, a spirit flying free through in it all, that means it will have to let go of it all to keep flying. That is not a forced prescription regarding the literal circumstances of your life. That doesn't mean you must get rid of everything. It simply means that when the time comes for something to go and move on, you let it, because you're a butterfly. You believe that it has a next best place to be, and that you have a next best place to be. That parting is neither a failure nor a destruction for either of you or either of your dreams. You and whatever it is you are engaged with, entangled with, you can let it go. Like a butterfly. And I got to that observation today because I have loved many times in this life. And I have watched them all fade from my circumstance until I wondered whether love was really a thing at all, or just the choice to stay. And perhaps it is. But it has also occurred to me that love might be something deeper still. That love is the wind. That love is carrying us, not just into more love and couplings, but sometimes blowing them apart, without detriment or wrongness of any part of it. that to lose love is in fact to be in love. And all those that I have loved and seen, all those other butterflies that I spent a divine moment with, is there another way to put it? When it felt like we were a central point in the cosmos, when our love and bodies intertwining did feel like the coming together of two halves, and we did feel like the one whole and participants in it. That I am all the more thankful and all the more in love with you for having had to let you go. For I see you not just as something that is mine, but against the backdrop of nothing at all. I know your love, and I know what the world is like without your love. And that gives me an even truer sense of what it is, your love. And that is something I can choose to observe. For all the loves that I have lost, for everything else that I have lost, I can let them go. That's the aspiration of observance. Butterfly high point song. Is I think what I'll call it. That was very fun for me. I enjoyed that a lot.